The American Southwest. Instead of trees, here you'll find forests of saguaro cactus. This hardy plant doesn't need much. It's built to thrive in a dry world. Recently, the Acura RDX was facing its own scenario of adapt or die. In short, it lacked economy and refinement, now mandatory for the segment. For 2013, the Acura RDX has been rebuilt to be better suited to today's environment. The Turbo 4 has been replaced with a more efficient 6-cylinder, borrowed from the Honda Odyssey. The new engine uses 3.5 liters to make 273 horsepower and 251 foot-pounds of torque. Since this is a luxury crossover, that means it has niceties, like an automatic rear door, giving us easy access to the cavernous trunk. It also has a new, more stylish dashboard that integrates a high-definition navigation system and heated seats that coddle you for those long hauls to the mall. If you've ever driven a modern Acura, the controls will be familiar. One of the big issues that we had with the outgoing 2012 RDX was that the nav was woefully outdated. Here, on the 2013 model, it uses the same basic interface, but it does look much better in high definition. A new storage bin with USB jack sits right in front of the gear selector, making it quick and easy to interface your iPod to the in-car stereo. So far, this new RDX looks better than ever, and it finally has tech toys worthy of its class. But that's not going to be enough to survive in today's crossover landscape. To thrive, it will need to deliver even more. And so I took it for a drive, from Scottsdale, Arizona to this place, the Rim Golf Resort, some 80 miles away. Along the way, I became rather fond of this new RDX. One of the major complaints on the old car was that it had a lot of what is in automotive parlance called NVH, noise, vibration, and harshness. So what did they do in this car to make it a little bit cushier? They pretty much changed everything. The engine has new mounts. The carpet is a little bit thicker. Two-way shock dampers. Everything to make this car a more sophisticated version of its older self. Now, the funny thing is that everybody else is going from 6s to Turbo 4s, or from 8s to Turbo 6s. So what does Acura do? They go from a Turbo 4 to a 6. Now, why would they do that? Well, it's not any ordinary 6. This 6 has cylinder deactivation technology, which you might be familiar with in the, I think it's the Chrysler 300 also has that. In this vehicle, it'll go any combination from 6 cylinders to 4 cylinders to 3 cylinders based on what is the most economical mapping. Now, kind of one of the really funny things is that even something as simple as going up a hill, the car won't just shift gears, it'll also shift displacements to optimize the climb up that hill. The result is a very favorable 27 miles per gallon when equipped with all-wheel drive. Adapting to harsh environments sometimes means hard choices have to be made. Unfortunately, in the case of the RDX, that means it no longer has Acura's super handling all-wheel drive system. Instead, Acura employed the significantly lighter and less sophisticated system from the Honda CR-V. The right choice? Probably. So that's the 2013 Acura RDX at your quick look. I'm your host, Ryan Douthit for Driving Sports TV. Be sure to check us out on YouTube, Facebook, and all the usual places. Thanks for watching. Lovely mountains.